Martin Scorsese's The Irishman, starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci and Harvey Keitel, will tell the story of Frank Sheeran, a hitman for the Italian-American mafia who had close ties with Teamsters union leader Jimmy Hoffa. I have little doubt that the film will be a major success given the pedigree of the cast and crew. Even the best movies have people complaining about them though, some not liking a direction the film went in, maybe not liking the fact that a certain actor was cast, or a whole host of other reasons. I wanted to take a look at some of these complaints that we might see people have against The Irishman after it comes out, taking a general guess at what some people will not like about the film. Some complaints have an air of legitimacy and genuine concern, others I feel are nitpicking, and then there are those which I don't think even deserve to be taken seriously. It's just for a bit of fun really. So complaint number 1. Why is Joe Pesci even in this film? You drag him out of retirement, and here's me expecting him to be effing and swearing, telling everybody to go home and get their fucking shine box, stamping on people's faces as a means of greeting. I was promised dynamite, explosions, rage. You give me a reclusive old geezer who spends most of his time dipping bread into wine. What a waste. Number 2. De Niro is completely wrong for the role of Frank Sheeran. Sheeran was 6 foot 4 inches, and De Niro is a tiny midget at a mere 5'10". No, I do not care. I just do not care if they can use movie magic to make him look taller. It cannot be helped. I cannot handle it. All throughout the movie, all I will be thinking about is his feet. They should have gotten an Irishman who is 6 foot 4. It's the only way. And by the way, they should also have gotten an actual rapist to play Max Cady in Cape Fear, a real hobbit as Bilbo Baggins, and I've never been able to take the Shawshank Redemption seriously because Tim Robbins never did 20 years in the can to prepare for the role. They should have got someone who did.
20 years inside, not a fucking peep.
Number 3. I will never watch a film with that piece of shit communist traitor De Niro. How dare he, how very dare he exercise his freedom of speech and propagate the First Amendment by criticizing my beloved president Donald Trump, first of his name, protector of the realm, rightful king to the Iron Throne, and keeper of keys at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Number 4. Ah yes, it's Scorsese and his boys glorifying criminal figures again. The man just does not stop with this obsession, does he? First he makes a movie glamorizing the mafia, in which the protagonist may or may not have ended up a cheating coke-addicted paranoid junkie who ratted out on his friends just to save his own skin, but now he returns to the mob world to make it look cool and inviting to impressionable audiences again. You know, even if the protagonist in this one ends up a lonely, broken old man filled with regret and suffering. I don't want films that challenge my morality and refuse to spoon-feed me. I want Scorsese to make it clear that he personally condemns such behaviour. I want Sheeran and the lads to stop halfway through the film, turn to the camera and say, "Don't try this at home, kids." Number 5. Where are all the strong, independent female characters? Is Scorsese a misogynist that he refuses to have a strong woman in his film? Is he insecure, scared of women? Is he a closet gay? What's that you say? There were no females in the real life events of the film? Pish posh, man. I can't let the truth get in the way of my need for equality and representation. Unlike those virtue signalers and pretenders who claim to fight for women's rights by raising awareness of human trafficking and slavery, condemning practices like forced marriages, speaking out against Hollywood's casting couch culture, just to make themselves feel better, I will fight for women's rights the righteous way, by demanding strong female characters in Hollywood blockbusters. It's simply the only way to make a change. Number 6. Why did they pick all these old guys to play the characters? I don't like old people. They smell. Is the hitman De Niro going to spend the entire movie whacking people with his cane? Oh dear, my wittiness dazzles even myself. But no, it matters not whether Pesci was supposed to be in his 20s in Goodfellas, despite having a face like my great aunt Nancy. I've never heard of the phrase artistic license. The fact is, old people shouldn't be in movies. They shouldn't be anywhere even near civilized society. We should round them up and let them loose on an island, saying, "Be free! Be free!" Number 7. This movie is pure fiction. Sheeran was lying. I know because I was there. I spent years shadowing Sheeran. I was hanging onto the back of the car as Hoffa was driven away to his doom. I shot Crazy Joe Gallo. How dare Scorsese take license with the truth to create an artistic piece of entertainment? It's an outrage, a scandal. Number 8. I hate Netflix. I just do, mate. I just do. Okay? Let's just leave it at that. I'm not gonna watch the film. Netflix is destroying cinema. I don't really know how, because cinema is more popular than ever and it's the Hollywood studios themselves who are to blame for authors turning away from them. But, you know, Netflix just are, mate, alright? They just are. Netflix is the devil. What? You're not taking me seriously? You having a laugh? You having a giggle? Number 9. They shouldn't be making movies like this. Violent movies. Violent movies will just turn us all into psychos who shoot up schools. It's definitely the movies that are to blame, not the people doing the actual shootings. Now I hear you when you say mature R-rated films like Casino and Goodfellas show the consequences of violence, blood and guts and emotional damage and all, whereas a lot of family action movies like The Avengers are sanitized to the point that violence seems cool and endearing. I'm just going to ignore you. So yeah, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and there's no doubt there will be legitimate points raised about The Irishman, but many complaints we're seeing even now before the film's release are ludicrous. Like for example, the fact that De Niro isn't fully Irish. So what? He's an actor. He's gonna be acting. He's played an Irishman before. Do you have the same complaints about British actor Stephen Graham playing Italian-American Anthony Provenzano? If not, the complaint is very selective and hypocritical. The Irishman is set to be released on Netflix on November the 27th. Thanks for watching.